TSTC West Texas measures student learning in an effort to develop and maintain high-quality programs of study. Each program of study identifies a sample of learning outcomes by selecting the most important skills the student must develop to be successful in industry. The Education Assessment System, or EAS, is used to measure the student learning outcomes for each program. To get to the Education Assessment System, log in to the TSTC portal. Click the Applications tab next to the Quick Links tab located on the right side of the portal window. Select Education Assessment System SLO. Log in to the Employee Support App system using your TSTC portal username and password. Click the EAS SLO Alerts block in the center column. Click Course Central in the Education Assessment block on the left side of the screen. Click the Outcome Grid option for the view in the Course Central content area. Choose the course you are entering outcome assessments for in the course drop-down menu. This will show each outcome written for the course with a list of students enrolled. Each of the outcomes will have either an I, D, or M listed in parentheses after each of the outcome titles. This indicates whether or not that particular outcome is introductory, developing, or master. The introductory level measure occurs at the beginning of the term, so a student's knowledge is measured as a baseline. Next, the outcome is measured at a developing level, which occurs later in the semester after the student has had some time to develop skills after time on task. The last measure on the outcome is the mastery level, which occurs after the course is complete. The goal is to see a progression of learning over time on that outcome. To assess an outcome for a student, go to the appropriate outcome block and click the pencil icon in the far right of the row for that student. Scroll to the bottom of the Course Central screen where an assessment area will load with entry information for that student and that outcome. Choose the appropriate value of each measure of the outcome. Values are listed on a scale from 1 to 4 to indicate the following. 1 equals beginning, 2 equals developing, 3 equals competent, and 4 equals accomplished. An explanation of the expectations for each value can be found by placing your mouse over the question marks located to the right of each of those values. After you have selected a value, if necessary, enter a comment below the value for that measure. Once you have filled out the form for each measure, click either the Save button or the Next button. The Save button will save the outcome assessment information for that student and return you to the top of the Course Central screen. The Next button will save the outcome assessment information for that student and move to the next student on the list. If you click Save or Next without selecting values for each measure, you will get an error and that student's assessment will reload. If you set value for a student's assessment and click on the Edit pencil for another student, the values you set will be lost and the new student's information will be loaded. Once you have completed entering assessment values for the students in one course and you'd like to enter assessments for another course, select the New Course from the Course drop-down menu at the top of the Course Central area. If you are finished entering assessments and wish to exit, click the Home link in the Education Assessment block on the left side of the screen. Log out of the Employee Support Apps system. If you have any technical issues involving the EAS, please contact the TSTC Help Desk at 1-800-592-8784. If you have any questions about entering student-level outcomes in the EAS, please contact Kristen Wallace at kristen.wallace@tstc.edu.